Fundraising event this weekend will benefit first responders, raising money and awareness about mental health.
It's also something that touches close to home for our Patrick Elwood, who has the story now.
From the outside looking in, it seems like another day at Horse Thief Hollow. It's early afternoon, and in a few hours, customers will arrive to drink and dine on that fantastic fare. But once inside, before that time arrives, you can see it's the business of brewing and labeling beer, but in a charitable way. They're brewing up a recipe to help first responders and their mental health.
We work with police officers on a daily basis.
Kelly is with Bank the Blue.
Bank the Blue was started by 5 professionals in the business world that work with police officers, and we noticed the need for mental health services outside of respective departments.
Internally, inside mental health services for police, fire, and paramedics fall under the EAP, or Employee Assistance Program. But for many first responders, there is an inherent distrust of the EAP program.
We recognize that EAP, while they do a great job, is simply just not enough. You're not really inclined to go to your boss and say, hey, I'm struggling, I had this traumatic incident, I had a death or a loss in my family, and I need help. That just doesn't happen even in that world. So then magnify that in the law enforcement community, the stigma associated with that.
Bank the Blue has teamed up with React for Ryan.
Ryan is the youngest of 3. He was very well-rounded and had a lot of friends with a lot of different types of personalities.
Ryan was a fantastic person.
Oh, he was a goof.
He was the kind of son a father could be very proud of.
I always had his back, he always had mine.
He walked in, he lit up a room.
Lieutenant Ryan Elwood is my nephew, who was awarded a Medal of Valor for saving a woman's life on a 911 call in 2012. But 3 short years later, in the depths of depression, he could not save his own life.
We knew we wanted to do something that would help carry on the work that Ryan did.
In his wake, my family formed REACT, Ryan Elwood Awareness, Counseling, and Training, in conjunction with the Illinois Firefighter Peer Support Network and the Illinois Fire Service Institute at the University of Illinois. REACT provides training to help recognize when someone is struggling and what can be done to prevent tragedy.
More needs to be done supporting men and women.
There are more first responders in Matt O'Shea's 19th Ward than any other in the city.
Each and every day leave their family and go out there and put their lives before others, more often than not for people they don't even know. And with a job like that, what they see day in and day out, the ugliest parts of society, the horrible crime scenes, the terrible tragedies that they witness day in and day out, it takes a toll. It affects them psychologically. And then they're supposed to go home to their families and live a normal life.
Alderman O'Shea has witnessed a spike in suicides in recent years, which he attributes in large part to the pandemic and to civil unrest.
We've seen segments of society turn on our first responders.
In several days, the beers canned here will be sold to help raise money for awareness and for the cause.
On the job, no one wants to feel that they're incapable of doing the job or weak.
Mental health professional Dr. Christy McInnes specializes in counseling for first responders and their families. Sometimes, she says, there are definite warning signs.
Some of that would include feeling very hopeless or helpless or stuck in a situation, having a lot of anger or mood fluctuations. And a lot of times they start to withdraw from friends and family and they start to isolate, which also lends way to increased drug and alcohol use.
And while the subject matter is very serious, the event itself promises to be a good time. And you can take that to the bank.
We were able to connect with React for Ryan, who is doing something similar to Bank the Blue for firemen and their family. And it's just a great event, a lot of fun. And it's going to not only kick off Mental Health Awareness Month, but it's going to bring awareness to not only just the organizations, but also to help end that stigma.
Police officers, firefighters, and paramedics are more likely to die by suicide than in the line of duty. If you'd like to attend the event, it's this Saturday at Horse Thief Hollow, 104th and Western, from noon to 3 p.m. And special guest star White Sox great Ron Kittle will be in attendance as well. Patrick Elwood, WGN News.